Nice. Sweet. We're live. This is the first time. I think we've already got one person in here, which is awesome. Joel, if that's you, welcome. Let me see how this works. Okay. Focus back on my face. Yeah, this will be fun. We get some people. Yes, we got more people in here now. Start dropping those hints of the day, and we're gonna get rolling. So since this is the first live, so I'm doing this from my phone, so that's why it doesn't look quite the same. I've actually got my camera right here. You can actually see it, but dang, 4 people already. Yeah, seriously, guys, start interacting. Let's get a conversation. This is just for me to be able to hang out with you guys, and I'm gonna work on lighting and whatnot. Obviously, being the first live and all, it's gonna be a little bit. A little bit, I don't know, more organic, we'll say, and then I'll try to get better over time. But yeah, what is up, guys? Okay, so today on Watch King Blue, let's freaking go. And Silver Oud, you are killing it. So I'm wearing Interlude Black Iris right now. I wish I had Silver Oud because I would be wearing Silver Oud if I had it. Yes, first live. Caleb, what's up, man? I'm so excited about this. Young only has samples. What would you recommend for your very first bottle? Well, what are the samples that you have right now? Let's just start with that. What have you liked so far? Because that's how you figure out what to get for your first bottle. You know, it's like what you've liked. Do you like fresher things? Do you like woodier, spicier, what? Let's talk. Once we get a good amount of people in here, which I don't know what that's going to be, I've got 4 packages down here, and there's like 20 or so fragrances. Let's see. Yeah, Black Iris is gorgeous. You went cheap today. Hugo Boss Reverse. I actually don't know what that one is. Jason Laverde, Space City. I don't know that one. But yeah, so Interlude Black Iris is what I'm wearing right now. It's this. So I've had this fragrance for I've had it for like almost 3 years. I've only worn it twice, and this keeps overexposing. This is not great, but that's okay. You just got in a discontinued Opus 6. Do I have Opus 6? I don't think I have Opus 6. I've heard 6 is like the banger, though. Joel, let's see. By the way, if you need a moderator, yeah, dude, feel free. Since I actually know who you are, I don't know how to actually do that, but I would love for you to moderate. That'd be great. I have the Dumont Nitro. I haven't tried any of the Nitro collection either. Dang, we got 37 people in here. Holy crap. This is awesome. Not sure whether to go cheaper designer or something like Michael. I mean, people really love Michael Malul. I mean, I don't personally care for the line too much. I didn't vibe with it super well, but a lot of people really like it. There was one that stood out to me, and it was one of the smokier ones. I just can't remember which one it was, but that's like a good hybrid in between. Oh, well, okay, let's see. What is up? Melvin, good to see you. So yeah, this is going to be fun. I don't know what package to start with, to be completely honest. There's a lot of really cool things in here. I know you're familiar with Gentleman's Nod, but have you got your nose on Zaharoff? Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of Zaharoffs right here. So you can see them all right here. So there's like 20 or so Zaharoffs. Xerjoff Kimmy. Like actual Kimmy? No, but I have... The only Kimmy I have is Holism. It's interesting. I have a love-hate relationship with this. It's an interesting aromatic green leather kind of thing. I'm glad you guys know who each other is, too. That's really cool. So here's the thing. I've been creating content for like, 3 years now? Hopped on YouTube finally after hard life reset. And it's just so much more fun. I'm loving YouTube so much more. Had a few Michael Malul scents as well. Zest and Vetiver. I think that was one that I liked. I don't know the spice one though. It's a super stanky. It reminds me of Silver. Okay, good to know. So Xerjoff, I don't know how I feel about Xerjoff anymore. I like a few of their scents, but not always my favorite, to be completely honest. Thank you, Joel. I appreciate that, man. Okay, well, let's just get into a package. This one's a really special one, so we're gonna hold on to that. Honestly, might as well just start into the bigger one, and then we'll try to. Oh my gosh, this thing is like 25 pounds. Okay, it's 24 pounds. That's what they rated it for. You got to make some space. So this thing has about 20 fragrances in it. I ended up buying an entire line of fragrances, and in the process, I'm gonna just chilling, watching the build and brought nice. So in the process of buying this, I wasn't even going to, but then the lady was like, "Hey, I've got these other fragrances," and like so, like she gave me like 4 free fragrances for buying all this stuff, which is really cool. And it's great because there's a lot of fragrances there's a house in here that I've been really curious about. And while I didn't get any of the heavy hitters, I got just enough to experience from the line. Now, let's see, what's my favorite Zed scent? Signature Pour Homme, actually. Signature Pour Homme will always be my favorite. Or Signature Extreme the other day. And it's fantastic as well. Let's see, they needed a signature. Yes, they did. They did ask for signature. And man, the crazy thing is the lady that sold all this to me, she's the best. I absolutely love just buying stuff from her. Man, isn't married, apparently. Used to be married, no longer am. So yeah, we're gonna get into this. There's a lot of fragrances in here. Some artisan stuff. Actually, I think it's all artisan, now that I think about it, which is really cool. Okay, got that open. And one of the houses that I pretty much bought the entire line of, she sold me here's the other thing. She sold it to me for a steal, which is awesome. Literally, she was like, yeah, like most of these things I didn't pay over $200 for, which is crazy. Most of them I paid around $100, which when you see what's in here, you're gonna be like, holy heck. Okay, here's one. Oh my gosh. But what did you guys think of the PDM video? Yes, it would definitely already a troll in your life. I know. There's people needing attention, and no need to judge them or anything. They're just here doing their thing. We love them. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get all these. She packed it so hard. Okay, here's one of them. So this, here you go. Is a Bortnikov. Okay, Vetiver Nocturne. Excited to try that one. Hey, guess what? Another Bortnikov. This one's Vesna Cologne. These are 3 more Bortnikovs. Grand Soir or Ombre Sultan? Oh, man. Ombre Sultan. For my own taste, I would go Ombre Sultan. Okay, and these maybe 3 more Bortnikovs, honestly. No. These are not Bortnikovs. These are the other line. I'm gonna pull this one out because that one I'm excited about. I think that's that box complete. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Dave? Good to see you, bro. Allie reached out to me, so gonna be talking to her soon. I know, right? I definitely had some hot takes on the PDM vid. I only own Leighton, but I've sampled. Okay. Yeah, so yes, we are doing Lex. Nice. Yes. Definitely had some hot takes. My taste is very different. So for reference, I'm 33. So my taste is very different than the masses. Hey guys, look, another Bortnikov. Oh, Lord. Yes. Dude, Joel, you are like king right now. I appreciate you. Okay, I'm going to have to drop this down so you guys can actually see. Okay. Let's just start with these. Mm-hmm. Nice. So it was funny. I was talking to my buddy Aaron. He's become like my brother, and I was looking at my metrics, my demographics and stuff for the channel, and my entire audience, so like 80-90% of the audience is men from 26 to like 50, and I'm like I'm hitting my people. The age, like the percentage of people below 25 was less than 1%, I'm pretty sure, which is hilarious. So I thought that was perfect. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So Bortnikov recently released a beginner series, and I think I got all of them except for one. So here's one of them. This is Millennium Santal. Also, are those some homage in the back with the creeds below? Yes. There's about 37 homages back there. Ooh, that smells really nice. We're going to get into these later. Dude, Dave, we're hitting like the true frag heads. Like, it's great. I have no issues connecting with the crowd that actually appreciates quality fragrance rather than dupes. Nothing wrong with dupes. I just won't ever promote them because it's just not my vibe. I just got Rich Elixir. Which one is that one? Rich Elixir. Here's Gold Saffron. Fragrance time, what's up? So guys, there's a good chance I'm not going to know half of y'all, and that's why we're doing this. So anytime you want me to address something, I think you guys should be able to do supers or whatever. But yeah, yes, lots of Bortnikov. I think I got there's 8 of them in here or so. I only ever had one Bortnikov before. I had Amber Cologne. This is, okay, here's Yuzu Cologne. That's what I'm excited to smell. So Yuzu Cologne. Now, I don't know how to, I'm not going to be able to swap this thing. At some point, I will, ooh, that smells nice. I will definitely get my camera set up to do live streams, which will be awesome. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Rich Lecture is a Bortnikov. Okay, gotcha. So I didn't get any of their ouds, which I would like to get their ouds at some point. But because from what I understand, Bortnikov does a good job of being really approachable with the ouds. What's the story on how you got into cologne and when did you? Dude, appreciate you, Dave. Super chats are on. Appreciate you, brother. Okay, when did you start collecting the way you do now? Okay, so what got me into cologne? Story time, folks. So that's a long story, but I'll start with the first fragrance I ever smelled. The first actual fragrance I ever smelled was my older brother's really old bottle of Aqua de Jo EDT back when it first came out. So like the legendary stuff. Really fell in love with that. Ended up wearing that to prom against his will. Vesna cologne. That smells nice. And so I ended up, my first bottle I bought right after I graduated high school because I got like a graduation gift. I could actually afford something like that. So I'm from middle of nowhere, Missouri. So, fragrance is like definitely a luxury here. So which one is this? Oh yeah, Vetiver Nocturne. I'm excited to smell this one too. Ooh, that's a pretty color. So my first bottle that I ever bought was Gucci Guilty EDT. It was brand new at the time. Oh, that's like a nice, like stanky vetiver. Ooh, I like that a lot. These are gonna be, I have to find a room on the shelf. But so I had my bottle of Gucci Guilty. I actually never finished it. I wore it only on special occasions, wore 2 sprays at a time. I didn't know anything about fragrance. And this is all through college. And from there, I got my second bottle shortly after college, I want to say. The second bottle I ever bought was Acqua di Gio Profumo. Okay. Vesna and Moss. I have Moss Cologne in here too. What the heck? Dracar Noir, nice. So yeah, I had a bottle of Acqua di Gio Profumo because I loved. Oh yeah, this is Moss Cologne right here because I loved the Acqua di Gio DNA, but I didn't want to get the EDT because that's what my older brother had. There's Moss Cologne. Look how dark that is. Love that. So, oh, that's fantastic too. That happened. After that, I got Bleu de Chanel EDP. Acqua di Gio Profumo and Bleu de Chanel EDP are the only fragrances I've ever, are the only ones I've ever finished that I've actually killed a full bottle of. Now, granted, they were the 50 ml bottles. They were the small guys. And now I've got a good dent in my current bottle of EDP, Bleu de Chanel, and then I've got, I found myself a 200 ml bottle of OG Profumo. But High Karate, I don't even know what that is. But I started collecting 3 years ago now. That I went from having those couple to getting the entire the one Middle Eastern exclusive line. Extra cookies. What the heck what is all this? All this cotton candy. I don't even get this. But yeah, that's when I first started collecting. You know, I went from 2 or 3 bottles. And I remember the first time I told someone I have 40 bottles, and they were like, "What? You have 40 bottles of fragrance?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it was crazy." And I was like, at that point, I was like, I thought I was going to stop. And then, you know, that turned into 100, and then now I'm broaching on 500, which is absolutely ludicrous. But yeah, I started content creating like a few months into having a decent little collection because I was like, you know what, I like talking about it, I like smelling. So let's talk about it. Okay, so today, Francesca Bianchi Sticky Fingers. Nice. Okay, so I need to smell Francesca Bianchi because I've heard really good things. I love animalics, so that's good start right there. I'm gonna put these down here. Yeah, that's the little story of how I got into this. I'm talking about fiberglass LEDs. I gotcha. Walton, London. I don't even know what that one is. Oh man, so Lao Oud. That's one I want to try at some point. Okay, I'm gonna pull some more of these out. I think this should be another Bortnikov. Yes. Okay, this one is almost empty. She gave me this one for free. I gotta find the lid. Actually, this one didn't have a lid. So yeah, I've heard Lao Oud is pretty solid. Also, guys, at some point there may be an ad. I don't know when it'll be, but since I'm doing this full time, I have to have ads on because I need to be able to make money doing this. For those that are curious how the heck I have all these things, I actually don't have a job right now, but I used to own a business. I used to own a coffee shop, and at the beginning of the year, Trenton, what's up, bro? Byzantine Amber by Francesca Bianchi is my favorite. Ooh, okay. That's good to know. I could get down with a good amber. But at the beginning of the year, I sold my coffee shop to my partner and, kind of delved into all this. This is Musk Khabib. This is actually one I'm actually really excited to try, but there's that much in there. She gave me this for free. I think it was a tester too because it's, no cap. Also, that's a tiny little bottle. Cute little guy. Nice. Favorite amber is Moresque Soul Batik. I don't know that one either. You guys are teaching me all these things I don't know, which is awesome. So where I am in Missouri, there are no fragrance stores around. So I blind buy 95% of my stuff. I find good deals, and I hope that I like it, So that's what we try to do is I try to, make good judgments off of notes and then go from there. I know it's not a good practice, but it is what it is. All right, this is one of the other basics. This is Tiger Blue. This one, I'm actually really excited to smell. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So I think looks like I got 8 Bortnikoffs. I went from 1 to 8. Oh, goodness. Okay. This is one that I was actually really excited. This is a first from the house for me. I got this. Let me hold a bottle of LV. Nice. Speaking of buying online, like that, is there anything to look out for? Like what to avoid? What's a good sign? So, okay. Yeah, I've been in the game for a while, like the buying and selling game. I do all my stuff on Facebook now at this point. Also, you guys are going to hear my heater kick on here and there. It's kind of loud, so just that's what's going on. Yeah, I've got a few LVs back there, but Fragrance Marketplace is pretty solid. Also, any of the addicts pages on Facebook, so Raja Addicts, Amouage Addicts, PDM Addicts, LV Addicts, like all those are all highly reputable pages. I'm an admin of a few of those, but I know all the people that run them. We're all very good friends, and we keep it very lock and key there. We've got like a vintage page. But yeah, fragrance swaps, trades, and sales is a rough one. Definitely be careful there. Lots of scammers. You have to do legit checks. But I mean, anytime you've got a questionable bottle, you can always hit me up on like Instagram or something, and I can help you figure out if it's real or not. What JPG is my favorite? So I have 2. I only have 2. These are the only 2 I plan to ever have, unless I ever find a bottle of Eau Fraiche. I would like to get a bottle of Superman Eau Fraiche. So for the longest time, this was my favorite, Le Parfum. My bottle stopped working. It doesn't spray anymore, which is so sad. But then I also really love Essence de Parfum. Absolutely fantastic JPG. Liquid Brun, I have never actually smelled it. So one thing you're going to find out about me is I don't seek out or promote dupes. They're just not my vibe. But that's okay, though. You do what you got to do. Okay, so this is my first Arige. And I'm so excited. Yes, I do have a lot of gems. I seek out good deals on discontinued things. Okay, so this is my first Arige. And I got Almajmua. So look at that. Look at that guy. She's pretty. So this is one that I was really excited to get because I've been wanting to try Arige, and this smells like it sounded like something I would like, and it's gonna be something I like. It's a Chypre style, and I love Chypres. Oh, and I got this again for a steal. So we're gonna put that back in there. We're gonna go through and smell all these in a bit. It's definitely got a sharp opening, that's for sure. But yeah. I just picked up Arige. Let's see, By the Kaba. I don't know that one. Got a chance to go to a fancy event. What would be your choice of cologne? Ooh, dude, Dave. I know Chypres and Fougères are the stuff. So if I had to go to a fancy event, so one of the fragrances we're gonna get to, I'll point it out later. So you got to stick around. But as of right now. This guy, it depends on what time of year, but like Diaghilev is like my jam. That's like my super fancy thing. Yo, my mom really, oh my gosh. Yeah, dude, Old School Masculine, let's freaking go. My favorite Fougère, I mean, Bracken, man, is fantastic. Danger, Pour Homme, the Parfum version, phenomenal. Oh my gosh, who am I kidding? It's not this one. It's that one. No, it's that one. It's this one. Yep, this guy. This is a beautiful Fougère. This is Roy Sans Equipage. Equipage, I don't know, from Henri Jacques. Oh my gosh, that stuff is literally one of the most gorgeous Fougères you'll ever smell in your life. I like that you don't promote or talk about dupes, in my opinion. Yeah, I've got nothing wrong with them. It's just not my vibe. I will never wear them. I used to promote Barrett fragrances. And I still have quite a few Barrett fragrances. They were the first house that actually sent me stuff for free and gave me a discount code. So where I made my first affiliate sales and stuff. Amouage Memoir Woman, very nice. I have not smelled much of the women's line from Amouage. I have Memoir Man though. Favorite sweet fragrances? Man, that's a good question. I don't. So sweet fragrances are not my thing usually. Even one of my new favorites, which is Blue Vanille from Henri Jacques. It's not even that sweet of a fragrance. I gotta figure out where to put all these things. But man, when I look at sweet fragrances, I don't have a lot. Like I said, I like some of the Aaron Terrence Hughes stuff. I have a decent collection of Aaron Terrence Hughes. Some of Argos's sweeter things are really nice, but even then, they're more spicy than sweet. I do like Leighton. Leighton's a good sweet fragrance. This is one that has actually grown on me quite a bit. This is Ibira from Zaharoff, but it's gone now, unfortunately. Static Olfactive. I have not tried any of his stuff. I should have known. Dude, I've got a few Henri Jacques. Essential Parfums. I have Blonde Purial. That's the only one I have from Essential. And Blonde Purial it's nice. It's not my favorite by any means, but dude, that thing holds compliments like nobody's business. It's not my vibe, to be completely honest. It's like it's just another Aki Galloway bomb. Okay, let's see. Let's keep going and actually skip that. I think, where is it? This guy? Nope. I got my first Fragrance Dubois in this haul. Not that one. So I'm excited to find that. Not that one. Guys, oh, it's this one right here. There we go. Yep. I got my first Fragrance Dubois. Do I like Mont Blanc? They're okay. The question is going to sound insane, but were you the one next to me in the urinals at Sin Explorer? Yes, absolutely I was. That's incredible. Good to see you, man. That's hilarious. Legend Spirit. It's okay. So my really good friend Tyler Presley, he does Simply Fragrances. He's the only fragrance guy here in town with me, and he is like a Mont Blanc fanboy. Favorite designer house is probably Dior, and we're excluding Louis Vuitton at that point because Louis Vuitton is not your typical designer house. But I love Dior, so I've got like the entire Dior Homme line. I think that line of fragrance is incredible, but classic Chanel is so freaking good. Okay, so first Fragrance Dubois in the collection. Dude, she knows how to package these things. I'm not disclosing my source because she's good to me. So yeah, first Fragrance Dubois. I know a lot of people are loving this fragrance right now. I got this for like $180. Favorite JPG? Man, second time. Les Parfums. Les Parfums and Essence de Parfum. I actually recommended my barber get Les Parfums, and he loves it. And he actually went and got my haircut on Thursday, and he was wearing it. It's like, oh, that smells really good. Let's see. No, I didn't get 2010. I wish I got 2010. A fresh iris? So some of the original Dior Hommes are really good fresh irises. Actually, here. This was my favorite scent of all time. This is actually a really good fresh iris. So this is actually called Perfect Oud. This is an interesting iris and rose oud fragrance. It's surprisingly fresh, spicy, and aromatic. It's a really good iris. Another good iris would be Oceania from Raja. Doesn't break the bank either. It's not typically what someone would think of it as an iris fragrance, but it's like definitely powdery florals. There is iris in it for sure. You could do something like the Givenchy line. If you can find Givenchy cologne, like Gentleman Cologne, which is expensive now, but that's a good one. What's the line of scent that you've been trying to get? So Guerlain, actually, that's a line that I really want to get into this year is the new Guerlain line. I have not done anything with them. Let's see. I love New York Intense by Frank Smoke. Yes, I've heard that exactly. Yes, guys, listen to Joel. Would appreciate hitting those like buttons. I'm wearing, yeah, an early black iris is on my skin right now. It's not fresh though, but it's a good iris scent. London Oud was great. Yeah, the only reason I ended up buying this guy is because I got it for $180 and it's like unsprayed. And it's honestly got a really kick butt bottle. So I remember it being kind of, whoa, that's cool. I didn't realize it was all carbon fiber. I'm a sucker for carbon fiber. Tried Armani code EDT. No, I've got Armani code Parfum and Absolute Gold, which is a good iris scent. Black iris is great. Dude, some of these comments are great. Man, I used to do TikTok lives, and anymore I get restricted for talking about anything that's not a dupe. So I'm like, I'm done with you guys. Yeah, dude. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful. But is it good? Oh yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, it's a fresh spicy amber. We'll see where we go with that. I have a feeling doing these lives with y'all here on YouTube is gonna be fun. The crazy thing is, I'm hoping to move here in the next few months. Just got a couple things with life that we're waiting to wrap up. Which YSL myself are we talking about? What was the hardest one to acquire? The hardest one, what? I actually have a bottle that's incredibly rare that we'll get to. That's my grail. Like in my entire collection, it will probably become my grail. Oh, you got a vintage M7 coming. Heck yes. Oh yeah, Why Sell Myself EDP is beautiful. I think that and the Parfum are both honestly great scents. I like those ones best out of the DNAs. Like they were the ones that paved the path with that DNA, and then obviously we had like Paradigm and like all these other ones came out that are very similar. But EDP is gorgeous. It's like perfectly unisex. Sospiro Viola, that smells like, okay. I'm not, okay, the only Sospiro I have and that I've tried was Vibrato. I don't know where I'm moving to yet, to be completely honest. I'm thinking out towards Pennsylvania area. Got some really good friends out there. Latafa Camra, I have not actually smelled it. So I don't know if you were on the chat earlier, but I don't do dupes. Nothing against them. I just never wear them, so I'm not going to spend my time with them. Okay, let's get into this house. So I bought the entire line of this house, except for the newest release, apparently. And I got, it's like 11 or so fragrances. And I got it for a steal. Morgantown, West Virginia. Okay. Dude, okay, so Fate is great. What the heck is that? Extreme, nice. Fate I've got right over here. That was one I kind of happened across. Not that one. Oh, there's Figment. That's Fate. Yes, here it is. Here's a good old bottle of Fate. Fate's glorious. Yo, fragrance time. I'm from, okay, sick. Charleston, West Virginia. Yeah, I'm planning to move out east. So east for sure. Favorite house, mine would be Amarud and Wash. Okay, so real quick. So this is all Raja. So Raja, and then Amwash. I haven't smelled it. I haven't smelled Commerce, so yeah, I don't think you're trying to challenge me at all. I just haven't smelled it. Opus 6 for Fate? Nah, man. Snowickle, Cleveland. I've been to Cleveland, but no, I've been to Cincinnati. Oh, dude, that's so good. No, I can't get rid of Fate, bro. I'm slowly collecting the entire Amouage line. I have almost the entire Raja core line. It was worth the try, brother. Okay, where do you currently? So I'm in Missouri. I'm in Southwest Missouri. Dude, Intensely is so overrated. I actually never bought it. The only reason I have it is because it was sent to me for free as PR, and it's just I enjoy Absolutely, and I enjoy Oud. I had leather and I sold leather. Is there any discontinuity you wish you got before they ended? Dude, there's so many. That's such a loaded question. But yes, um, anything vintage designer, I wish I would have gotten. Um, dude, vintage designer is like honestly kind of peak. Like you gotta love vintage designer, especially vintage Chanel's, vintage Dior's. So good. So I've been going back and collecting them as I find them, but they are pricey now. Okay. Joel, you're in Canada? What part of Canada are you in? Also, Joel, do I have to make you a moderator? I don't know. I don't even know how to do that. Let's see. I don't think I can actually do that right in here. Oh, well, that's fine. 3 fragrances for life. Diaghilev, for sure. Diaghilev is a for lifer. I could have answered this like a week ago. I think Diaghilev will always be my number one. Also, I got the entire Osmond line. This is one that is an interesting house that I'm curious to get into. Ooh, I'm excited to try that. Province of Quebec. Okay, nice. So Diaghilev would be a for lifer. Honestly, probably this is gonna sound wild, but Bleu de Chanel EDP. I mean, it's like a ride or die. It is like that quintessential blue fragrance that I'll always want to have. Oh, this is one I'm wanting to try. This is 2 minutes after the kiss. Yeah. This is supposed to be an interesting one. Oh gosh, I just cleaned up my office and now it's already trashed from all this packing paper. I think Dave had to eat, which is sad. I was glad that he was here. JPG Elixir is okay to me. It's not great. It's not bad. It's just okay. But that's gonna be good, dude. And you know what's crazy? This unboxing, I'm I'm not even halfway done. Not even halfway done. But I wanted to share it all with you guys, and I wanted to get here live with y'all. Ted Lapidus, Black Soul, Imperialis Fire. I don't even know that one. Man, you guys are talking all these really awesome sounding things. Holy heck. Have you guys heard of Osmond? It's like apparently a newer Middle Eastern company that is like trying to do hybrid artisan and like niche. So like not crazy, or like very wearable oud is what they're trying to do. This one's, I think this is a Song for a Wanderer. Interesting. Wait. Oh, that's funny. The collar came off in this. There we go. Oh, that looked strange. Whatever. There we go. Nice. Okay. For those that know Prin is apparently a very well-known perfumer. He did one of these fragrances. Okay, the fact that you guys all know each other, I freaking love it. I think I've already said that, but this is like further confirmation as to why I'm here on YouTube now, because you guys know each other and you guys actually interact. Killer Vavoom. Oh yeah, that's got some oud in it. What are they saying? That's chocolate. Interesting. Dude, yeah. I don't know which one. I guess it'll say which one's from Prin. Prin is a house that I would like to try. What's your favorite Prin? Nick is a musician? How'd you know that? I'm actually really curious how you know that. It's funny because so the stool I sit on is an Ampeg stool. Oh yeah, yes. Actually, how do you know that? How do you know that my handle is Jazz Bass for the Win? Do I have that somewhere? Oh well, I don't even know. I guess that means we've talked somewhere else, which is hilarious. You'll have to forgive me if I don't remember everyone I'm talking to because I talk to a lot of people. Bass. I'm a bass player. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. We've talked. Okay, sorry. I appreciate that, brother. Yes, I appreciate you reminding me of that. Yeah, so that was hard to sell too. Riyadh Jasmine. Ooh, this is amazing. Oh yeah, I love me some Jasmine. A little skanky. Oh, hi. Yes, I play bass. Got nearly 60 bottles in my collection, and I thought I had a problem. The only reason I keep buying it is for content anymore. I say that. Okay, so I'll definitely get, once I get all these unpackaged, I'll pull strips out and we'll start smelling all these together. Welcome. Yeah, right. One hall bigger than most people's collection. Yes, unfortunately. Fellow musician, electric and acoustic guitar player here. My other absurdly. Dude, it really does get really expensive. I actually haven't played in a while. I've got 2 jazz basses and then my amp, and that's kind of it. And I have a pedal board too. But I love my jazz basses. They're great. This one's called Risk. This one opens up differently. Seems risky to me. Get it? Oh, that's cool. So this is a little guy. That's oudy. Oh, that's some funky oud. Yes, I do have some Arabian oud fragrances. Amiri. I used to have Sultani. I sold that. Dewan, Arabian Night, Gold. I've got Kashmir Musk, which is actually a sleeper. And I've got Kalamat. Can't find Scoundrel. Do you have any? I don't know what Scoundrel is. But Joel does. Oh, he's got Arabian Ouds. Yeah, Amiri. Amiri is great. So Amiri is my favorite Arabian oud. Let's go right here. So people always freak out about crazy magnetic caps. This was the first one. Like, listen to this. Like, it's freaking, yeah. Yeah, Sultani is essentially the same thing as Amiri. It's fresher, though. Amiri is a little heavier, a little dirtier, which is why I like it. Nice. Some Les Pauls. Let's go. I do like a Les Paul. I am a Telecaster guy. If I was going to play guitar, I'd probably play a Telecaster. If you like funky oud, you should really try Kimmy. Okay. All right. I'll probably check it out at some point. This is the one by Prin. So this one I've got high hopes for. This one's called Majnoon. Also need to pay attention to my phone battery. Oh, we're doing just great. At 89%. I charged it up before we started. I would assume all of you guys are subbed if you're here. And if you are, thank you. I have had a very warm reception since starting this. I'm very humbled, very thankful for all of you guys. Look at that juice. This is the one that Pren did. Yeah, dude, Zerjo's not my favorite. Oh, that's good. Best mass appealing designer for winter. Like Azara Most Wanted, but something that's less common. Mass appealing designer for winter, like Azaro. So you want something sweeter that's less common. Armani Code Parfum. Not many people are rocking that. That's an iris-based fragrance. It's kind of sweet, not super sweet. It's got tonka in it. Excuse me. Being alive is dangerous. Now you have... Right? Yes. I don't have a lot of designer fragrances, to be completely honest. So, you know what's funny? These 3 shelves right here are designers, and the rest is niche. Oh my gosh. If you can still find it, Guerlain's L'Homme EDP or Extreme is so good. Hey, thank you so much for the subscription. Yeah, dude. So I was really disappointed with how that 1K giveaway went. This is going to be fantastic. Majnoon. Oh my gosh. So YouTube, I think, builds it into their algorithm to like not promote giveaways, which makes sense. I get it. Because that video with how much interaction and watch time and everything it got, it did not get pushed past like 200 or 300 views. I think next time I'm going to have to get on a computer so I can see your guys' comments better and do a little more interactions. Also, maybe you guys like all the ASMR. I don't know. But I would be going crazy if... Oh, this one's also Prin. Nice. This is actually the one I've been wanting to smell. This is the fresh one. This is Naked Forest. I mean, with a name like Naked Forest. Let's get this. That's true. You know it's a great fragrance if everyone wants to know what you're wearing. Yep, that's so true. This one, is this one even opened? I wonder if she resealed all these. Any affordable niche brands looking for all-season signature scent? I mean, Mancera. Mancera is a pretty affordable niche brand. Chat, help them out. If there's a good affordable niche brand out there. I don't necessarily look for affordable anymore. Honestly, BDK is not too expensive, especially on discounters. You can definitely look at... I love BDK. They are slept on, to be completely honest. This is what I'm really excited to smell. I mean, look at that bottle. That's so cool. Nasamato. Oh. Nasamato is not safe. And they're not cheap either. It's because they're 30 mils. I wore Black Afghano the other day, and I wore Pardon earlier this week. Hey guys, if you guys are liking my content, joining as a member would be huge. You get access to my weekly scent diaries. So I tell you everything I wear during the week. which is kind of cool. I explain why, I explain about it. And then the upper tier of my memberships, it's like $15 a month. If you have an Apple device, I found this out, you got to get on like a web browser using Chrome or something to sign up. Otherwise, you're getting an Apple tax, which is so dumb. One of my really good friends, he was the first person that joined in the upper tier. He's like, dude, it's like $20 a month. It's like, it should only be 15. And apparently Apple does more. So he had to get on a laptop and do it through Chrome. But the upper tier, the middle tier, sorry, there's a really upper tier, which is $100 a month. That's for those that have the money to spend and just want to help out. But the $15 a month tier, I every month will send samples out based on what came into the collection, like PR wise and stuff. And right now there's only 2 people in it. So basically they're getting, 5 mils a month for free, or not for free, just for being part of that group. Plus you guys get to help shape what I'm doing, like content I cover and whatnot. But yeah, I also like to try to support US companies when I can. Yes, absolutely. Megamar is a monster. It is so, or Megamar, it's so strong. It's very synthetic. You have to like Cologne, which is like the quintessential aquatic material. So it's pure synthetic aquatic with marine seaweed and musk. Oh, did I hear good things about Pandora too? Don't tell me more. Yes, Pandora is one that I would like to try. Actually, someone's sending me some samples of Pandora. I have, guys, can I just tell you something? Like, I just want to be like really real and raw, because like part of why I'm doing this, like fragrances are cool. Okay, they're really cool. But really what I'm doing here, well, my main goal is to interact with you guys. Is to build connections, relationships. I care. I mean, obviously via a live, you're only going to get so much of me, but I care so much about people and like their souls. And I just want the best for people, And so like, since I started this a few months ago at this point, doors are just opening up left and right. And I'm getting to connect with people on new levels. I mean, it's so cool. Like people will comment something on is it similar to Sweetie Oud? I know, you guys keep talking. People will comment about like how they're having a rough time. And then like I just comment back like, hey, DM me on Instagram or something. And we'll just chat. Like I helped a guy. This is not to toot my own horn, but like one of my really good friends who is a follower, like we just became friends. He was in the early stages of a divorce, and like I've been through that myself, and I was able to help him with that. And you guys are why I do this, So that's why I'm trying. That's why every little bit you guys do, every super that you give, every membership, every like, every second that you watch, whatever, however you engage, it all helps, because I'm trying to do this full time and make a living, and obviously. It's a very expensive hobby. This thing is so tight. Show my light setup. Okay, so let me get this out real quick, because this is honestly outrageous. This is Nocturnal Immortal. So I only have 3 lights. So there's right over here. There you can kind of see it. There's a floor lamp. It's a LED floor lamp, and then there's 2 LED lights over here, and then right here there's just a giant softbox. See right there, softbox. So it's just like a giant key light with a softbox on it. And then for filming, for videos, I've got a Sony A7 IV right here. But yeah. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Now I have to get this back in. But yeah. So, okay, it's so regal and hard to be described. So I don't work. That a lot of people ask me that question, like, what do I do for work? Well, right now, I mean, this is what I do for work. This is my full-time gig now. I used to own a coffee shop. And that's how I was able to do this is, I made a decent amount of money with that. And then I sold the business whenever, at the beginning of the year, because life turned upside down for me and I started over, you know? So I had money from the sale of that. And then I, divorced and sold my house. So I've got funds. And then now I've been using those funds to build the collection a bit, have stuff to talk about for material. And yeah, now that this is up and going, it's starting to accrue money, and I'm just trying to be as genuine as I can and trust that, life is going to provide for me, because obviously money doesn't last forever, but that's okay. Hey, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate that. I really do. And I look forward to connecting and chatting in the comments. That's another thing is I try to reply. Well, honestly, I do reply to every comment, unless it's just a troll comment. Like I've had one that I just straight up deleted because it's like there's no space for that here. Let's see, Christmas and winter. So Starlight by Zerjoff is like my Christmas scent. Also, Timber from Amouage. That's another really great Christmassy style scent. Like when you spray it, you'll be like, oh, that smells like Christmas. I'm gonna fix this real quick because we got a little off kilter. Okay, whatever. Sick. Vanille Leather. I did not like Vanille Leather from BDK, to be completely honest, but I didn't put it on skin, so I can't judge it very far past that. Okay, which one's this one? Oh, sheesh, these all shifted. I Am Darkness. I like that name a lot. And surprisingly, that's not very dark. That was the last of that. Okay, so this is the entire Osmond line, minus the newest one. Do you guys want me? Okay. Talking to all you guys, I need input. Do you want me to start smelling these or finish the unboxing? Because I've got 5 fragrances left. 4 fragrances? 4 fragrances in a sample. Cedrat Boisé Intense is fantastic. I would personally go with the Intense. I love the Intense version. Scented HJ, what's up? Yeah, comment. Do you want me to finish unboxing or start smelling? Because the things that are left down here are the really special ones. All right, sick. We will keep unboxing because you were the first one. Also, this is fun. I hope you guys are having fun. We got a couple for unbox. Okay, there you go. Let's see. Let's do this one. So, interesting thing. This is actually not my fragrance. This, I'm literally one of my friends in the Raja Addicts group sent me this so I could do a review in comparison, which was very, very kind and honestly kind of a risk on his part because I could always be a dick and steal it, but I'm not like that. I'm not gonna do that. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the reviews. Do you guys like my review style? I hope you do, because it's really interesting. I just love to talk and not be crazy hypier and stuff, but he really boxed this up. I have to ship this back as soon as I shoot the comparison. Yes. Okay. Here's the thing. Polysniffers. I actually know Jamie. I know Noah. I have his phone number. Like, Noah's awesome. So I like what he's doing. I smelled a vintage red at Scent Explorer. He sprayed it on me, and I was really impressed. Was it a vintage red? But yeah, I like what he's doing, and he's an awesome guy. So I will support him. Oh, fudge, man. Okay. I mean, it makes... Oh, he sent me some samples, too. Oh, yeah. He sent me 5 Ex Nihilos. I like to work out. I do like to work out. There you go. Oh man, sore. I started the final segment of my routine that I'm in, and it's like definitely the hardest one, and my biceps are feeling it. Oh, there she is. Oh shoot, hopefully she did not leak. That would be rough. Okay, so this is not my bottle. I'm not keeping it. I don't think it leaked, but oh, it leaked. Shit. So this is the purple cap version of Diaghilev. Yeah, no, it is great. Oh crap. I need to wipe this up because this actually makes me really sad that this leaked via in transit. So I gotta, that's always, okay, this is also wild how much different this smells. So I'm doing a comparison video. You guys will get to see this. You guys will get, spoiler alert, you guys will get to know what's coming out. So this is a purple cap of Diaghilev. I've got a mid-vintage of Diaghilev, and I've got one more Diaghilev coming. There's no heat right now. It's like 20 degrees. Oh gosh, that leaked a lot. That makes me really sad. I might have to like compensate him for that. Crap. These new bottles from Raja are notorious for leaking. So I'm gonna have to make sure I get some tape up on that. I will say, so okay, immediately, this is so much easier to wear. Oh, sheesh. Oh, it turned 8 o'clock. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, Lost in Paris is great. Did they reformulate? Did they reformulate Lost in Paris or Diaghilev? Diaghilev, they've reformulated it a couple times. In one Argos, it was Triumph sold. You did not like Triumph, huh? I actually don't have Triumph. I have 9 Argoses. They've sent me a few. I've bought most of them. Okay, there's that. Here, we'll get to my Grail. This is my Grail. Okay, if you guys haven't already, hit that like button, do the thumbs up thing, because this thing is a Grail to me. Check out Mancera. Mancera is a great starter house. All right, guys, hit the thumbs up. We got to get some likes going. The first niche fragrance I bought was Mancera Intense Cedrat Boisé, I think, and great value for money in my opinion. There we go. Their likes are going up. Okay, guys, I'm about to show you. This is not the most expensive fragrance in my collection, but it's up there. Guesses in the chat right now how much I spent on this fragrance in here. And I'll tell you to start at least 4 digits. Danae was the first Argos I got. So 1,500, you're close. 1,250, you're further away. 1,400, nah. Yeah, it's 4 digits. You're getting closer, Jason. 1,750 is so close. 1,800. 1,850 is what I paid on this. Yeah, there we go, guys. We got a winner at 1,850. Oh shoot, that is upside down. So what I'm about to show you is a Grail for me. So my favorite fragrance of all time is Diaghilev. Okay, I have a bottle. My bottle of it, I think, is a 21. Okay, so that's that's right before the purple cap reformulation. No, I don't have any Boadiceas. Okay, so I don't have Dawn either. I have all the rest of the Desert Gems, but I don't have Dawn yet. I wish Sam was in here. My buddy Sam, he lives in Australia. He would be eating this up right now. Yes, so I've got a line on Majestic Oud. Okay, so the cost on fragrance is so subjective. Part of the thing that we start doing here is discontinued or like reformulated vintage things. This, oh, it didn't leak. Thank the Lord. He went to town. Oh my gosh, guys. I can't even tell you. My heart's starting to race just a little bit right now. Because this is special. I appreciate how much she did on this, but I guess it's a bit much. Okay. So this is a grail. This is a paper label of Diaghilev. So this is the original formulation. It's got the hematite cap. So this is when oak moss was still allowed. Yes. Yes, this is a 2012 batch of Diaghilev. Yep, 2012. So I am going to do a comparison video of the original Diaghilev versus the mid-vintage Diaghilev versus new Diaghilev to see how much has been changed in the reformulations. Yeah, oak moss has been banned. Real oak moss because it's a skin irritant. So these two fragrances are highly different. Highly different. Okay, one more box. There are two fragrances and one really special sample in here. The sample I'm very excited about. I think Rogue is reformulated, he swears. Yeah. Yeah, so there's things called like Vera Moss. I've got Vera Moss over on my shelf. It's an oak moss replacer. It's a synthetic version and it's not quite the same. I think it's derived actually from oak moss, but it does not contain the irritant. This thing has 2 vintage bottles and then a really hard to get sample. So let's get into these. I was going to buy a full bottle from him, but he didn't want to sell because it was going to be way too expensive. Plus, it's getting released finally to the public. Okay, we'll start with the sample. Oh, he gave me 3 mils. That's so kind. Okay, this, if you guys can see it, is Sinbad. Yeah. Well, I'm very excited to smell this. So yeah, this is Amouage Sinbad. Kind of cool, huh? Thank you. I just got my beard trimmed up on Thursday. I try to keep it tidy, you know, nice. I'm losing all the hair up there. Sinbad the comedian. Yes, exactly. Okay. Here's the first one I got. So this is a brand new in box of Neroli Extrait from Raja. So the Amouage that I got was Sinbad. So the new version of Sinbad will be called Elsewhere. when they re-release it. It was an Oman exclusive. Thank you, man. You as well. Stay blessed. Best entry level Mancera, probably Cedrat Boise. My first one was Intense Cedrat Boise, which was perfect for me. I think it's great for the cool months as well. I also have Oud Lemon Mint, which is an interesting one. Okay, this is cool. Please don't fall out. Oh, she's gorgeous. So yeah, I thought this was going to be a paper label, but it's not. A frostball. It's a paper label. Caleb, appreciate you being here, brother. I'm really glad you're here. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. That's special. And then, last but not least, this is the last one I got. This is also another really rare one. Midsummer Dream by Raja. That's nice. So it's kind of funny. Midsummer Dream is one of my least favorite Rajas. So that's cool. I know a lot of people that really love it. We're gonna have to slice that guy. I don't know what about it. I think it's the rose and the patchouli to just throw me off on that one. Okay, let's get some conversation going. What list should I do for next Friday? If you guys haven't picked up already what I'm doing, so I typically do reviews throughout the week, and then I do a list on Fridays. So what list should I do on Friday? What do you guys want to see? Yes, I have seen the new Espresso Oud. I'm kind of disappointed by it, to be completely honest. I think it's going to be Antoine again with the nose, which I'm a little disappointed by. I wish it was going to be Raja, because I don't think Antoine is the greatest fit for Raja, to be completely honest. Sandalwood Oud winter fragrances. Okay, so I've done a top 10 Oud already. I've done some winter fragrances already, but sandalwood's an interesting one. I don't know if I have many straight sandalwood fragrances. What am I smelling? I think I'm just smelling that Diagolov still. More winter. Which fragrance to put on to go to a grocery store during winter? Nice. Dude, exotic smelling fragrances? That could be fun. When you say exotic, just like, when you say exotic, like, do you mean unique or like, because there are some wild, honestly, that could be really fun. It's just like find some of the most wild smelling fragrances. Okay, here we go. This is a paper label of Oud from Raja. I did a nice little vintage haul. There's a warning inside here. Musk fragrances? Okay. Dude, so I haven't done a ranking of Amouage yet or Raja because I'm still collecting. I'm probably slowing down on my Amouages. I think really what I want to just get for the Amouages is just the rest of the Opus line. But the Rajas, I have almost 70 Rajas. So that video, when that comes out, is going to be huge. Do a top 10 that I like. If I can only keep 10, that'll be a difficult one, but doable for sure. Okay. Top unisex fragrances. Yep. Okay. Oh, sick. Okay, so you started with Reflection. Check out. So Reflection's an interesting one. And someone pointed this out the other day to me in the Amouage Addicts group, which if you're not part of any of those addicts groups, you got to check them out. Reflection is like the least Amouage. If you like that one, I mean, definitely check out Lyric. Lyric is an interesting one. It's still pretty safe. It's a rose fragrance. So if you don't like, I gotta wash my mouth because this is ridiculous. If you don't like rose, then you won't like Lyric, but it's a really nice, easygoing fragrance. Jubilation 25 is my top Amouage for sure. If I restart my channel, I'll do a series called Unknown Fragrances. I don't know. Nice. Yes, Journey's a good one. I have a review up of Journey. Also, to the person that asked about what Amouages to get, I've check out my Amouage playlist. It's growing. I think I have like eight fragrances on there. Journey's in there. The rest of them are definitely on the more advanced side. You can check out Timber. Timber's really approachable. Portrayal. So Portrayal is actually one that I haven't gotten yet. That's one of the main lines that I haven't gotten. A good place to buy decants. Depending on what you're looking for, you can always hit me up. I used to sell decants, but I'm getting to the point where I'm not doing that anymore because I don't have time and I don't have the capacity to do that. But hit me up. I might be able to help you out. Hit me up on Instagram. I can send you my list. Let's see. Interlude. Okay, let's see. Hey, Chosen One. Thanks, bro. Thanks for being here. Nice. We've had a pretty good live so far. I've appreciated this. This has been fun. We've had 5 subscriptions, looks like. That's cool. If you guys are watching and haven't subscribed yet, would greatly appreciate that. This is a much better community than TikTok, I will say. You guys are actually cool. Overture Man is awesome. Overture Man, especially the older stuff. I don't have an older one. I've got one of the newer batches. I've heard the older stuff is just absolutely nuclear. Okay, finally. I've been struggling with this one bottle for forever. Also, how long have we been live? Oh, just a little over an hour. Beautiful. Boom. Paper label. Oud. Another vintage. So pretty. Oh, hi. You put some Teflon on that for me. Good man. You should do a flashback Friday list and go to so right here, I've got a whiskey collection that I used to do a lot of. Not anymore. That was a COVID hobby. Because COVID did a number on a lot of people. So I used to do that. I used to collect a lot of Magic the Gathering playing cards. Disc golf is another collection thing, but really anymore it's just fragrances. That's like all I ever get into. Sneaker game. I do not have a sneaker game at all. But yeah. Okay, guys, we are completely unboxed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 fragrances, 24 fragrances. Hot dang. 24 fragrances. I had to do more fragrances during COVID, right? Okay. Let's start smelling some stuff. Yeah, let's start smelling some stuff. Where's my strips? This one was one that sounded interesting. So this one's Riyadh Jasmine. I usually keep the boxes. Yeah, right. One addiction transition to the other. That's hilarious. I keep boxes because you never know. Oh, that's a nice atomizer. Because I never know when I'm going to sell it, and I've got space for it. So, ooh, that's pretty. It's like a peach, jasmine, grapefruit, very bright, kind of citric. Little animalic too. That's got some skank to it. Ooh, we like that. That's kind of a Chypre style thing. It's like an animalic jasmine. We like that a lot. Killer Vavoom. This one smells like chocolatey plum tobacco kind of thing. Guys, these atomizers? Okay, since when did we start caring about atomizers so much? It's kind of wild, but like check this out. Like that's a nice atomizer. That's chocolate. Whew. Holy crap, that's a lot of chocolate. Oh, that's good. That's a really real chocolate. That's a really dry, like cacao kind of thing. Oh, we're gonna do this real quick. You guys just got a real reaction right there. That was something. Also, I don't know if you guys are the same way, but do you guys have fragrances? That is so strong. That chocolate one is ridiculous. But do you guys ever have fragrances that when you put it on, it makes you sneeze? I have a few of those. I'll put them on and I just like start sneezing. I do not have Soleil Neige. Do melt my heart. Oh, melt my heart. Chocolate and orris and honey. It's to die for. I cannot tell you guys how strong that is right now. It's like a really dirty chocolate. This one's 2 minutes after the kiss. I'm kind of sad that that's all there's left of that one. I'm like about 3 whiffs. My nose smells the same thing. How do you review 20 bottles? Strangelove is really expensive. Sneeze in a bottle, nice. Strangelove, phenomenal house in New York. Their perfumer is incredible. My favorite chocolate, Nomadic Night, Estrella de la Mañana. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that was a good atomizer. I like that one. Ooh, that's really pretty. Ooh. It's like a really saffron, rose, oud, leathery, dry, kind of animalic, spicy, dirty. Tiger does? Nice. One of these, I think Tiger Blue from Bortnikov is supposed to kind of smell like that. That chocolate thing is overpowering this room right now. That's really nice. 2 minutes after the kiss. Ooh. I can get behind that. Nope. Not going to taint my table. Okay, get these out of the way. Risk. That's the really skanky oud. What note do I dislike in fragrance? Caramel. I cannot stand caramel fragrances. That. It's one of the most animalic, barnyardy ouds I've ever smelled. It's like, it's up there with the night. It's really, really nice, but it's stanky, guys. That's about all I can smell is the oud. It's peppery. It's got some fruitiness, some funk on it. This is like watching a cooking competition, but instead you're judging. Yeah, exactly. There is. Well, if someone can look up the notes for Risk from Osman and tell me what they are. Let's see. Yeah, Risk by Osman. Azman. I don't know if anyone can do that right now, but that would be really nice if you guys could look up the notes for this. There's some sweetness going on in this. So, like, as typical with really barnyardy, funky ouds, after a couple, like a minute or so, they really dial down. I would really like to know what the notes are for Risk. If someone could look that up. Majnoon. Okay. Neroli. Ah, I like Neroli. That one's growing on me. Lavender, I'm iffy on as well. So Majnoon is one of the ones that Prin did. That's nice. That's kind of feminine. Okay, I appreciate your insight. Question: is there a more affordable option that has? I actually have not. Okay, thank you, Joel. Yuzu, that one. Yep. Benzoin, Oud, Tuberose, Civet. Yep. Ambergris. Yep. Okay, that all makes sense. I'm not really picking up on the tuberose of that though right now, and maybe I was, but definitely Civet, and that's like a very real smelling Civet. Civet smells like straight booty. Indolic Jasmine. Oh, I like an Indolic Jasmine. Majnoon is beautiful. Chat, help out the guy asking about Blonde Amber. Yeah, benzoin's beautiful. Mixing 6 natural ouds. Oh, there you go. I have a feeling that's one of the more expensive ones too. I mean, especially with how small the bottle is. Majnoon was beautiful. Naked Forest, I've read about. This one's going to be a nice breath of fresh air. That one is not pressurized. Whoa, that's sharp. Oh, that's really refreshing. Super green. Really tart melon. It's like honeydew. You know that melon that we all hate, honeydew? That's kind of what this smells like. Probably neroli in this. It's very sharp. A little bit of woods, some green notes. That'll be a good springtime fragrance. Kind of a feminine leaning fragrance as well. A Song for a Wanderer. It's a cool name. Not my favorite. Yeah, I don't like that one. Nostril Ramsey, let's go. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh. Okay, I think that okay, Song for a Wanderer. Is there oud in here? If there's oud in here, that's really interesting. Because it's interesting. Notes for Song for a Wanderer would be great. I blind bought Muscabib, born out of I've got. So yeah, this is all I have of Muscabib. Tiny little guys. I don't know if I'll actually spray that tonight on a strip. That'll probably go straight on skin at some point. I do have to give myself a little break here and there, so I don't. That's a trick you can do: is smell your skin. Ever smell notes of wintergreen, mugwort, menthol, and a fragrance? I'm about to block. So, mugwort, interesting. Wintergreen, I don't like wintergreen at all. Menthol, yeah, I have smelled mentholic stuff. No, I haven't smelled Muscabib yet. I got it tonight. Where We Used to Live. I like that name too. Ooh, that smells nice from the cap. It's fruity. Oh, that's really nice. So if you guys like, ooh, that's a sneezer. Oh. Oh. There's certain kinds of musk that hit me. Aaron Terrence Hughes do that a lot. If you guys like a nice like tropical fruity with like a little bit of like sandalwood, musk, some dirtier elements, this is a really cool one. So this is where we used to live. I really like that. That's not quite my like normally my style, but for some reason this is just hitting. Will someone look up the notes for where we used to live? That's cool. Mango, maybe? Or not pineapple. Or guava, maybe. But there's also a funk in here, which I really like. What's cool is I have content now for like Instagram and stuff. What time is it? 8:30? Nice. That's nice. That's very nice. I would say this is definitely a blind buy win, especially given the price that I paid for all these. This is like green pepper, not green pepper. It's like kind of like almost like a cilantro kind of thing. Interesting. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, once we're done here, I'm gonna have to come back, smell all these, and look at the notes. And the last one from the House of Osman, we've got I Am Darkness. Oh, I really like that name. Honeysuckle, jasmine, orange. It's the honeysuckle. There is oud in it. Okay. Very good. Okay. So I am starting to get back into vanilla. I never used to be big into vanilla, but now I'm getting back into it. That's a cool fragrance too. Oh, that's cool. Okay, sick. I would say House of Osman, very cool. Very cool. And they're very affordable too. Nice. Do you guys want me to smell the Bortnikovs? I will. It's up to you. Also, how are we feeling? How are we feeling? It's 8:30. I've been live for an hour and a half now. Surprisingly, I'm still standing. You want to hear my opinion on Musk Habib? Ah, dang it. Okay. We'll throw it on a strip. There's like not very much left of this, but I got it for free, so that's okay. There we go. Oh. It's like minty. Huh. It's really cool. It's not what I expected. Yes, Joel, you are so right. Yeah, for being called Musk Khabib, that's interesting. As it opens up, we're getting a touch animalic, which is what I would want from a musk fragrance. We're probably getting a little. But it's so minty in the opening. Very interesting. I do want to smell. Okay, I do want to smell a couple of these. Yeah, dang it. We're just going to do it. Okay, we're going to do Vesna Cologne. Nice fruity fragrance from what I remember. I don't know how I feel about that at all. It's funky. Oh, okay. Literally, give it 2 seconds and it's good. I've got coffee over there. Actually, that's really fantastic. So like the very initial opening is barnyard. But then you get really gorgeous tropical fruits. green notes, soapiness, florals. That's actually really cool. That'll be a really good summer fragrance. I'm gonna go back to this guy. That's chocolate and oud. Sheesh. No, it is. Amazon is not a safe place to buy fragrances. Oh yeah, I'm sure all these fragrances are going to smell very different on skin. This is Yuzu cologne. Doesn't look straight. Gorgeous. Oh, that's bright. That's cool. Oh, that's a really nice. I'm really happy about it. So like all these are very safe, but definitely artistic. Very artistic, which makes sense because they're artisan fragrances. Like these are actually, they're safe, but have a challenge. Tiger Blue. This is supposed to be somewhat similar to Tiger, I'm pretty sure. My room is, I'm going to have to turn on my fan at some point. This is also extrait. Oh yeah, this is definitely that DNA. Yeah, it's like sandalwood and ginger, grapefruit. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah, this is definitely the Tiger DNA, but with a Bortnikov spin. Definitely more interesting. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. Looking forward to that, guys. The price on the Tiger on the beginner line is really good too. Oh, here's Moss Cologne. That's got some funk to it. You're welcome, Joyce. Thanks for being here. Okay, so for the 16 of you that are in here, if you haven't hit subscribe yet, please do. Greatly appreciate that. Also, if you're not already a member, I want to re-go over that because, oh, that's gorgeous. That is a win. Oh, that's vintage. Oh my gosh. Okay, so memberships. I want to go over those real quick because there's 3 people that are currently members of the channel. And so base tier is $5 a month, okay? And basically what you're going to get is early access to videos. So I always post my videos. They go up the night before and you can watch them right away. So if that's a thing, that's cool. You get the badge that shows you're a member. Cool. Not so big of a deal. You also get members only polls. So you get to take part of those. And then I'm going to start doing members only lives as well at some point. But once we get a bigger group, that's kind of it for the base tier. It's just basically like a easy way to help the channel keep growing. The next tier is called Giving Back. It's the Inner Circle Giving Back. And you get all the stuff from previous, but you also will get a monthly decant from me. And I'm trying to do at least 5 milliliters. That way, you get your money's worth, if not more. And what I'm trying to do, us content creators, especially as we get bigger, we get free stuff. And obviously, I've got more fragrance than I could ever wear. So what I want to do is give what I plan to do. Every bottle that I get for free, I am going to give at least 10% of it away. It's kind of a tithe, we'll say. And the goal with that is literally just I fully believe in the practice of tithing, not necessarily to the church or whatever, but just in general, if someone gives you something, give to someone else, further this. And that's what I'm trying to do is you guys are giving me time, money, engagement. That's really pretty. Millennium Sound Hall. That's a super easy way right there if you like sandalwood. But people that go into that middle tier will get a monthly at least 5 milliliters of fragrance. It might be like a 5 ml decant, maybe a few 2 mils, that kind of thing. I ship those out every month. And then the tier above that, which is, I called it the You Believe tier, because basically, yes, exactly. It's essentially a paying it forward, Joel. Um, the essence of that, Joel, is because, I mean, I would not be doing this if you guys were not taking part. And I don't think enough creators really take time to acknowledge that. Like, literally, I could put a video out every day. And if you guys do not choose to watch, choose to subscribe. Sorry, I'm like feeling it right now. Truly, you all are what make this happen. So I want to give back. I don't need to have all this stuff. But the You Believe, I will be surprised if someone ever decides to do that, because I have it set at $100 a month. Um, and those are for the people that aren't looking to get anything and they just really believe in what I'm doing. That's why I'm calling it You Believe. Like, it's basically saying you believe in what I'm doing and you are willing to make that monetary investment. There are people in the world that can absolutely afford that. And what I'm going to do as well as just a simple, very simple thank you is once a quarter, send out a 2 ml sample to them of my highest stuff, my most expensive stuff. Like, I've got this one, I will not send out a sample of, but this thing was gifted to me. This right here is a 15 ml oil from Henri Jacques called Havan. This right here, 15 mils, is worth $1,000. And someone gave that to me. It smells incredible. That's the most expensive per milliliter. Like, I've got a Raja up here that was $3,000. Like, that will get gifted to someone if they get into that tier. Like, I've got multiples that are worth over $1,000. I've got these old dagger bottles of Amouage. Here, like this. This is the original Reflection Man. This was $1,200, and I will give a sample of that away, because what's the point of having all these things if I can't share it with someone? So that's kind of my heart with the memberships, is like, I really want to just give back to people because you guys make it happen. That's fantastic. That's kind of animalic, a lot of vetiver, citruses, smoky. Oh, vetiver nocturne, guys. So that's kind of the lowdown on memberships. I know it's hard to want to give someone your money. It's hard to ask. There's Oud in here as well. It's a very humbling thing to ask people to invest, because people work hard for their money. And like I said, like, this is my job now. Ooh, that smells nice. This is called Golden Saffron. So yeah, those of you who are still watching, know that I really do care about y'all. Genuinely. That's fantastic too. So easy. That's like a nice sweet. Yeah, they redesigned all their stuff. I've got this is the other Bortnikov I have. This is Amber Cologne. This is the old bottle style too. But I know what you're talking about. Golden Saffron, that's a really easy wear. Vanilla and saffron, so easy. Very nice. Top sites to get cologne. If I'm buying from a website, I usually look at a Joma Shop. I used to do Max Aroma, but there's been some sketchy things going on about Max Aroma that I'm not too fond of. Yeah, I don't know why they're cube shaped. I think I don't really care about the bottle style. These are very clean, very classy, and it shows that he's gotten very sophisticated. I think these are nice. I do like the caps and stuff. I think he did a really good job with them. I think Lucius is going to be a great fragrance for the warmer weather. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Hey, we got 20 people. I'm always surprised when more people come in. So, cool thing, when you stream with mobile, it like more people can come in, which is really cool. So that's exciting. I'm not gonna spray Sinbad on a strip because yeah. Um, I'm not gonna smell any more tonight. Oh, excuse me. My nose is it's not shot, but it's starting to hurt a little bit. Yeah, I'm sure Lucius would be great on skin. Let's see. Doc. You may be okay with that angel share. That'll be a good. Oh, something in here smells good. It's only like there's 20 fragrances that are sprayed. There you go. Too extreme and most unique. Ah, okay. So I don't have any crazy extreme shaped bottles. You know what bottles I hate? I don't hate them. I think they're super tacky. Is the JPG ones. Oh, you guys want to see a gem? This is a gem. Some of you guys have seen that. This is Naxos. Oh, so nice. Oh, okay. Doc, you are here. You made it. We were just chatting about you. Oh, goodness. Dude, okay, so I had one Electimus Oster, and I think I sprayed it on once, and I got rid of it immediately because I couldn't stand it. It was so strong and so synthetic. It was not my vibe whatsoever. Dude, they are so heavy. Honestly, Arabian Oud has some cool bottles. Argos, their bottles are gorgeous. You know. Yeah, I don't have a lot of crazy bottles. Okay, time to start smelling some of these again. Oof. That one's really nice. Riyadh Jasmine. That's a gorgeous fragrance. So this Killer Vavoom, this thing is so strong. Misty, yeah, you can have a shout out. Shout out to Misty Guild. Yeah, you've been here since the beginning. So huge shout out to you. This is like chocolate and oud and sandalwood. I think it's gonna be strong. Yeah, 2 minutes after the kiss is gorgeous. Risk. Let's see what this is in the dry down. You're welcome. Okay, so I don't remember all the notes for Risk, but it has gotten powdery, and the oud is way tame. It's a nice spicy oud. The civet's still really apparent. Has anyone in the chat smelled real civet? Because if you have, I'm sorry. And if you haven't, oh yeah, Doc, there's a lot of like all Rajas. And then there's 4 right here too. Yeah, civet is it smells like straight urine and feces. Oh, you got a little cramp. So the dry down of Naked Forest is gorgeous. Oh goodness. It's also just from like my veins aren't popping. Not that bad. I don't like that one too much. Song for a Wanderer, the Deep Dry Down, not so much. Where We Used to Live. I think I remember liking that one. Yes, I do like that one. Fragrance of Parisian Wood. I don't know that one. Nocturnal Immortal. Yes. Heck yes. Heck yes on that one. And then I Am Darkness. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, I'm going to have to look up notes on all these. This one I'm very excited to get to. This is apparently Raja's version of Mandarino di Amalfi. Good old neroli extrait. It's so good. Those are super similar. I'm going to be disappointed if there's no difference in these. Oh, it's a little darker. I mean, you guys can see that there's a little bit of a difference in color. Hold on, let's get in the light. A little bit of difference. That's going to be a fun picture to take. But the wild thing is how different the Purple Cat version is. The one Raja I wish wasn't discontinued. There's a lot that I wish wasn't discontinued. And I have a lot of them. This is one he'll never bring back. I actually talked to Raja about this fragrance when I met him. He hates this fragrance. This is London. There you go. There you go. London is a gorgeous Doc Raja is. I've got around 70 Rajas. London's a really cool one that I wish wasn't discontinued. I wish. No, Britannia's still around. I mean, well, KSA is coming back. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I've got 2 bottles of that. The entire PDL in line. So PDL in 1, I wish was still around. Okay, actually, Fruity Oud. Fruity Oud. Yes. Yes, so Midsummer and London are the same line. Dude, Raja is the sweetest person in the world. I had it was such a joy to meet him. Thinking about Baccarat 540. What are your thoughts about the OG and the Extrait? I don't like Baccarat in general, to be completely honest. Chat, help him out. I think most people like the Extrait better, but I don't like it in general. Trying not to get... Nice, please do. Fruity Oud. Yeah, if they make another fragrance like it. The closest thing to Fruity Oud, nothing. KSA, so Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, is close to Candy Oud, but that's it. I don't have Latafa Kamra. I have Candy Oud. Candy Oud I've got right here. Nope, that's Risque. Risque is a gorgeous one too. This is Candy Oud. Okay. Candy Oud. There she is. Be Like Channel or Chanel. Shout out to you guys. Candy Oud's interesting. It's not my favorite, to be completely honest. It's kind of funky. Not necessarily in terms of oud, but in terms of scent profile. There's a banana note in there. It's really strong. It's kind of cool, but it's whack. Let's see. Someone recommended Sultanate of Oman. Sultanate of Oman. Yes, we like Sultanate of Oman. Right here. That one's, yeah, here's Sultanate of Oman. So, okay, if house was on fire, I can only say 4 fragrances. Oh, I love Sultanate. Okay, it's a little bit greener of the Gulf line. So if I had to grab 4 fragrances, I'd grab this new bottle of Diaghilev because this thing was really expensive. It's also my favorite fragrance ever. I'd probably grab Love because that's another really expensive one. Like, honestly, sadly, I'd probably just go for the most expensive ones because I don't ever want to have to buy them again. Champagne at BG because this one is signed by Raja for me. This one's special to me. Sweetie Oud is good and Midsummer a Midsummer Dream. That one's okay. I don't dig a Midsummer Dream. A lot of people really like it. Not my favorite. Sweetie Oud's nice. It is nice. For some reason, I don't vibe well with a Midsummer Dream. That's okay. Ouch. $9 p.m. I do not have it. I do not have it. I will probably never have it. That's okay. A good night kiss. Oh, that's beautiful. A midnight kiss, a good night kiss, I mean, is absolutely stunning. It's incredibly feminine, but it is like peak Raja. I'm working on getting a vintage bottle of that right now. Do I have 9 p.m.? My brother loves it. No, I don't have 9 p.m. Elysium Noir. I have tried it. I don't like it. I need to try it again. I've got a sample of it right here, actually. Um, yeah. Here's my sample. So Elysium Noir was done by Antoine, and I don't like his work. I don't like Antoine's work. My favorite Valentino is Uomo Intense and Coral Fantasy. So Elysium Noir opens up really nice. I really like the opening. But it dries down to just pure ambroxan and another really harsh chemical, and it just goes straight synthetic and metallic, and I don't dig it. Am I going to review the Insars? Probably not. I found a bottle of Ahlam. Nice. I've not tried it. And then yes, there is the new Isola Snow, which is also Antoine. I've heard a lot of mixed things. Antoine Cotton is who we're talking about. You love Isola Snow. I haven't. So I'm guessing you're on their PR list. I'm not on their PR list. I've tried, and for some reason, as much love as I give them, I'm too small. So, do I have the Amazon one? No, I don't have anything from Amazon. What's my favorite? Azzaro. Surprisingly, Azzaro Forever One at Elixir is really good. Favorite artisanal house that's on my radar. Yes, Antoine is huge hit or miss. He did Trend from Czar, and I did not like that. I did like Isola Verde, but okay, Artisan House. Oh, check this one out. So if you haven't watched it already, I did a video on a fragrance called Call Me by St. Clair Scents. That's a really good artisan house. So this is Call Me. I just did the review on this one. This one's beautiful. Tried anything from Scent of Wood? I have tried Hinoki and Hinoki, which is a really nice one. But past that, no. Euro Yes. I actually know a few people from Euro. I know Claudine and I know Jake, but I don't know. I don't think either of them are directly involved with that. But yeah, I've not tried any of the RDHPs or RDPs. Favorite Stronger With You variant is probably Absolutely or Oud. Tower, what is that? Lara Oud, is it the number 2? You know that one. It's the only one I've smelled though. I don't like any Mont Blancs. I'm so sorry. Favorite perfumer? I mean, I love Raja. I love his work. I also really love, Alberto Marias is great. I love, Julian Rasquinet. Is he the one I like? No. Dominique Ropion, yes. The guy that did Hope. Hope hits hard for me. Nishane. Christian Provenzano is really good too. Except for Raja. I know. Yeah, so there are a lot of really good perfumers. But, I mean, Olivier Cresp is really great too. Oof. But Dominique Ropion's great. Julian Rasquinet is great. Alberto Marias. I don't care for Quentin Bish. Not that style. Someone asked me about something. Christian Provenzano, yes, he's pretty good too. He does a lot of dupes, which was sad. He does a lot of Spirited King stuff. They're all inspired by us. So Julian, yes, he did Luster. I know that. He did that one in collaboration. Alexis Grujon did a couple for Homage too, which were okay. But oh, this fragrance. You probably got this. I was so bummed, Alien Pulp, when I saw that Dominique Ropion did that because it's not a good fragrance. Jordi Fernandez is very good. Jordi Fernandez is very good. CP is... Oh, yes. Oh. Well, there you go. Man, we need to talk a lot, Doc. Like you know a lot. We got to talk. I mean, especially with your, I mean, your follower count's insane. So, yeah, I don't care for the Stronger With You line in general, to be completely honest. I think they all smell the same. But you guys want a sleeper house? Mayo Fashuni. So I've got 2 fragrances on the way from them as well. Little Song is fantastic. I've got Last Season and Viola Nere. Those 2 fragrances. Last Season is like me in a bottle. Yeah, I've got 9 LVs. Yeah, I've got some over there. I had Pacific Chill. I sold Pacific Chill because it just doesn't work for me. Panadora. Is that a sleeper house though? Yes, we do need to get a phone call. We'll have a good time. We'll have a good time for sure. I'm very humbled that you reached out, by the way. So I thank you for that. Guys, this one right here, Moss Cologne, is fantastic. Oud Republic, I don't know what that is. Okay, Moss Cologne, that's what it smells like. It smells like 1984 from Insar. I almost did a review of 1984 for you guys. I'm probably not going to cover these because, first off, they're really expensive, but second off, they get discontinued like that. I think the only ones that are still, I think that's the only one that's still available actually, is 1984. I don't even think Monsieur Oud is available. I'm in Missouri, which always throws people off. Miami, no. I don't even know that these events are happening. I just heard about Miami a couple days ago. So I probably will not be going to that. And I don't even know what the thing is, what the event is. But I'm very under the radar, I guess, in terms of a creator. Since I started this YouTube, that's when I'm starting to pop off, and going to Sin Explore really helped. I'm sure you know Emily. You know Emily, right? From Emily Kazmak from Extrait Inspired. She helped hook me up with a lot of people, just get me connected. So Cosmoprof, yeah, not going, I don't think. Good Morning Midnight. Do I have that? I think I may have a sample. Yes, I've got it right here. Yeah. Here's Good Morning Midnight right here. House of Bow. Product Paradigm. I got that one for free. It's okay. I mean, it's the myself DNA. That really orange blossom heavy Tonka kind of thing. House of Bow looks interesting. I haven't tried any other stuff though. There's a bunch of events. Allison, thank you. Thank you. That's how, yes. I have been wanting someone to like help me find events. House of Bow is good. A lot of Maria's. Ah, well, there you go. Wait, so Doc, who is your favorite perfumer? And what is your favorite house? What about Regalian House? Regalian House? Don't know them either. Guys, this oud thing is so strong. Oh, the deep dry down of Risk is actually fantastic. It's funky as I'll get out, but it's dry. Unique. Yeah, I would. I've got a Unique, and I've been wanting to get rid of it. If you want to pick up Crush on Me, um, reinvented, huh? I haven't checked them out yet. So the person talking about Unique, if you want a bottle of Crush on Me, hit me up because I've been trying to sell that thing, and I just can't handle it because it's so strong. Imaginary Authors Bull's Blood. I actually smelled that the other day, I think. No, I didn't. I saw it. I actually really want to get my nose on it. No, I didn't smell Icon. I also don't like Kajal. So I apologize if that, yeah. Seems like the House of Cosmo will be a very popular brand. Um, yeah, they were huge, especially at Scent Explorer. And I don't know if I'm in the minority, but I thought they were overhyped. But fair enough. We all have favorite different, like a ton of perfumers that we like because they all do different things and they all do a really good job. But I did not care for House of Cosmo too much, to be completely honest. Okay, so that's the thing with Kajal is they all are pretty feminine and they're all very sweet, and I don't like sweet fragrances. If you figured out by all the fragrances I'm smelling here, everything you see back here, I love dry, spicy, woody, old school Chypre, Fougere, that kind of stuff. Um, but I like some more modernized stuff. My most complimented fragrance is probably Lovers from Louis Vuitton. That stuff works so well on my skin. Honestly, any Louis Vuitton is a monster compliment getter. Jacques Cavalier knows how to make a fragrance. Yes, Kajal is very sweet, fruity frags. I don't like Tiziana Terenzi at all. I smelled a lot of their stuff when I was out of Neiman. I was like, yeah, no, this is not for me. Thank you. That's very kind. I really appreciate that. Okay, I need to spray this. Bruno Campora Sandin? I don't know that one. Okay. Yeah, we're going to spray this one. This is a piece of heritage, Doc, by the way. This is a old paper label version of Oud. There you go. This is 2012. Yep, 2012. Oh, that's fantastic. Hidden Accords from Unique Luxury. It's niche on 800. I don't like 100 Silent Ways. No, sorry. Fan Your Flames is the one I couldn't stand. Oh, that's gorgeous. So I had the Crystal Oud, which I will probably be getting rid of now. Crystal Oud is nothing compared to that. What have we tried, tested, or smelled tonight so far? Okay, so Spark. Great question. So I got 24 fragrances in. That's beautiful. So what I'm smelling right now is a paper label of Oud from Raja. But I've got the entire Osman line, which is a newer house that came out in 2022. They are really trying to do approachable ouds, and they do a phenomenal job using real ouds. And yeah, really good stuff. Let's see. I also got 8 Bortnikoffs. Oh, I need to smell this guy, this Arige. Oh, I already know I'm gonna like that. I'm not gonna put that on paper. This is ridiculous. What a spread. Fan Your Flames X is better than the OG, in my opinion. Okay, I believe you. Actually, I think I've heard that quite a bit, that they are better. Oof, guys, it's 9 o'clock. I've been on here for 2 hours. Sheesh. For those that are here, I appreciate you sticking around for so long. I'll probably wrap up here pretty soon, because I've been standing for over 2 hours. Oh yeah, Ordo Parisi Teroni, beautiful stuff. But yeah, if you are watching and haven't subscribed yet, would greatly appreciate it. Be a lot. I want to get a good cheap fragrance, but I don't know what to get. There you go. Joel's got you covered. Teroni is an extrait already. So Orto Parisis and Nasamados are all extraits, I'm pretty sure. Bochanera. No. I think I smelled it, but I don't remember what it's like. Dude, fragrance time, thank you so much. I don't know when the next time I'll get back on here, but it seems like you guys had a great time. And that was the goal, was for you guys to have a great time, just for us to hang. I mean, obviously I won't be getting a giant unboxing like this again, but we can figure something out, you know? But yeah, I really appreciate y'all being here. It made my night to talk to you all, and I hope to see you guys all in the comments on the videos. Like I said, so before I hop off, what I'm trying to do here, like obviously you guys are the goal, but I'm also kind of making a search engine. So like I'm making playlists of all my individual reviews. So you guys can go to my playlists, see houses. Raja has about 8 or 9 reviews in it. Amouage has 8 reviews in it. You know, it's slowly building over time. And if you guys, learn to trust my taste, you'll start to see over the course of years, probably all of these fragrances get covered at some point, and it's gonna be fun. So well, yeah. So next time I pulled this out because I had the unboxing. But next time I have chairs and stuff, so I will definitely be doing that. It'll be a little more just sit back and relax, But yeah. Yeah, the trolls, they're just people that want attention. So and that's fine. But yeah, how often do you guys want me to go live? Like, I want to figure out how to do this, well and stuff. So I want to get a good cheap fragrance, but I think we already answered that, Misty, but maybe we didn't. Good cheap fragrance. All right, chat. Let's help her out. What's a good cheap fragrance? There's a lot of good cheap fragrances. I don't buy cheap fragrances anymore, which is kind of a shame. It depends on what you want. I mean, do you want something clean, fresh, something sweet? What? Masculine, feminine, what? This is for Misty. So, Amarud, White Hinoki. Tell us about it, Kev. Appreciate you, Doc. I'll hit you. I'll reply to you on Instagram, and we'll set up a call sometime. I have nothing but time because this is my gig now, so would really love to sit down and talk with you. Something fresh and masculine and cheap. Okay, here we go. I was hoping you were going to say that. This is under the radar, and it's kind of cheap. I would say you could probably find it for like 50, 60 bucks. This is Blue Noir EDP. Let's see if we can get that to focus, from Narciso Rodriguez. This is a sleeper of a blue fragrance, and this is like one of my favorite designers. It's super soapy. It's got ebony wood in it, so it's got a nice woody base in it. It's musky. It's got some fruity notes in there, kind of powdery, and it just works. It's so nice, and it's under the radar. No one wears it. So Blue Noir EDP from Narciso Rodriguez. Check that one out. I think that's a really great option. You can also check out Versace's just the original Pour Homme. It's a great, soapy, fresh, floral, like geranium kind of thing. I bought my bottle for $35, I think, from Fragrance Net as a tester. Yeah, those are some great cheapies that are not dupes. Yeah. Ginger Molinard and Golden Isles from Molinard. Yeah, you're welcome. Now, any final questions before we wrap up, folks? This seriously has been the most fun live I've ever done. Way better than TikTok. You guys are the real deal here. I have found my people. My favorite Parfums de Marly. Well, so Domingo, literally yesterday, I posted a Parfums de Marly ranking. I recommend that you go watch that video. You will find out exactly which one goes at the top. It's a fun video. It's a long one, but watch it, and I kind of unpack everything in it. So yeah, definitely, please go watch that one. I want to let you experience that rather than just telling you here. But yeah, hopefully that'll turn into a sub as well. Would greatly appreciate that. Trying to grow this here and make some money off this so I can do it full time. And I've got some really, really cool things planned once I start making money and have a crew. So, guys, I'm gonna wrap up. Love you guys all. Seriously, I can say that because I actually mean it when I say I love you all. So, peace, love, and blessings to you all. We'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys.